All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we're going to talk about Errol Spence Jr. Man, this is one of the most blessed and man, got a magnet on him type of guys that there is in the world. Errol Spence Jr. is involved in another car crash on the right ahead of the Terrence Crawford fight with David Avanesyan. Man, let's talk about that in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon. In this video, we are going to be in the thank goodness everybody is safe mode, in that Errol Spence Jr. has once again been involved in a big time car accident. This time, however, thank goodness, and actually in both instances, thank goodness, the man came out relatively unscathed. But before I get into that, though, let me welcome you back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, please accept my invitation to hit that subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you can be notified of when we release more videos. Also, if you are new to if you are a longtime subscriber and supporter to the channel, please, thank you so much for everything. Please and thank you for everything that you've done for the channel. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. This particular video, I am most definitely going to dedicate to Miss Booker. Thank you so much for your continued support for the channel, Deborah. And please get well soon, or, continue to do well. I hope everything's going well with you. All right, so let's get into this, man. Actually, I'm going to talk about two things in this. One is what just happened to Errol Spence Jr., and also what Errol Spence Jr. did earlier today that was actually kind of funny. So first things first, the car accident. Errol Spence Jr. was in a head-on collision car accident with I do believe in Dallas, Texas. He was just on Instagram talking about it. And obviously that's good news that he was out there talking about it, because he didn't have there's no wrongdoing whatsoever on his part, at least that we know of in this particular incident. No, he was not drinking. No, it was not his fault. He was driving and got hit by a 14-year-old unlicensed driver that stole the car without their parents' permission, and ran into Errol Spence Jr. Now, this is at least the third, really, truth be told, the fourth car accident that I have heard of that I know Errol Spence Jr. was involved in. The first one was where he obviously, he missed a good amount of time. He was in a Ferrari. It flipped over a zillion times. I do believe that there was alcohol involved in that accident, and that led to, a good amount of time off. But he survived a horrific car accident because he was thrown out of the car, and all he really had was a lot of bruises on his body, lost some teeth, all of that good stuff. Not all of that good stuff. Lost some teeth, and, basically got, that's why he has implants in his mouth now, all of that. The second car accident that the man was involved in was somebody rear-ended him. I think he said it was in his pickup truck or something like that, right? And he laughed about it at the time, because he said that now, he can't be insured anymore, because after flipping a Ferrari and having a car accident in his pickup truck, they're like, nah, we're not going to insure you. But then the problems obviously get worse tonight, because he's been in another car accident, this time not of his fault, but somebody running into him. So more than likely, he's going to have to, he probably has some type of insurance, because you have to have that in Texas in order to drive. But this is probably going to be on the parents. And hopefully the child, I don't know whether or not the 14-year-old, whether or not that kid was injured or not. I don't. And if he was, man, please pray for the family. Pray that he hasn't been injured. I just didn't hear from the news that I got whether he was or he's not, was not. So hopefully he was not. That's probably going to wind up being on his parents to pay for whatever Errol Spence Jr.'s very expensive car more than likely is going to cost to repair. Even though honestly, it looks like the car is totaled because the entire front engine of it is just ripped up. Now the fourth that I know about is something that happened when he was a teenager. Right now, that is not publicly available information. I won't get into the details about why I know about that, but I do know about that. So it just seems like one of the things that Errol Spence Jr. really might consider is getting a driver. Like, you're going to have to go to straight up, you're going to have to go to Morris Day and the Time and go get you Jerome or somebody, to drive you around in your Cadillac or something. Because, dude, you got a magnet on you with these cars, man. Because, one time being your fault, or maybe 2 times being your fault, 2 times where it wasn't your fault. Man, I'm just happy that he's okay. Now, on to the other thing, which was a little bit more funny. I wasn't going to do a video about it, but it was funny. As we know, Terrence Crawford is fighting tonight against David Avanesyan. And as I sat there thinking, man, should I cover this fight live? Should I cover this fight live? And I thought to myself, man, I can't cover this fight live because there's only one fight I care about. And and honestly, there's no fight that I care about on that card, but I will, out of morbid curiosity, watch it because, I got to do a live stream tomorrow. So I can't just sit there and say, well, I didn't watch the fight. I don't know what happened. Pretty much I'm forced because of the situation I'm in to watch that fight. So I'll be watching it. But while I was on Twitter, going through boxing, paying attention to boxing, like I do, Errol Spence Jr. actually did a t-shirt drop t-shirt drop, which was absolutely hilarious. Has a picture of the man down t-shirt with the big fish, out there with that door where he's on the phone calling somebody up, and Terrence Crawford has the door open with just his eyes peeking out, like he trying to hide. So obviously, he's delivering the message that he's still looking for Terrence Crawford. Wants a Terrence Crawford fight to get to that fourth belt. And I thought that was, a pretty hilarious way to do it with dropping that T-shirt on the same day that Terrence Crawford is taking this duck fight against David Avanesyan, which shall be taking place, I do believe, in about 3 hours, around 9 o'clock. So, if you've stayed along in this video, if you stayed along in the video this long, make sure you go check it out. And support Terrence Crawford in that regard. Man, I don't like that he fought. That he didn't fight Errol Spence Jr. He fought David Avanesyan. But look, man, I'm definitely going to check out the fight now because I feel like, look, dude, there's got to be some symbology, some type of message being sent about this dude. Because, man, Errol Spence Jr. man, please, dude, just stop getting in cars. He need to just, not only does he need to hire, if he does get in the car, bro, he need to call an Uber, or like I said, he need to call Jerome and get Jerome to drive him around, or he just needs to just stay out of cars all together, man, because I don't know a dude that runs into more car accidents than he does. But I'm really, really happy, thank God, be very, very grateful for things in life that, that it didn't turn out bad for him. But anyway, that's my take on the matter. You let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.